Well guys, we're back on the 74 today. I got the hood hinges removed. That's just a little thing. They're so rusted up, they're gonna crease the hood. Ordered a new set of those off LMC truck, and I ordered the hood braces as well because it's already started to fold a little bit over the years. So we're gonna just brace it up to keep it from happening. So what I'm working on today will be the interior. I'm gonna get the floor pans cleaned up, get them wiped down, and then I'm going to install some more sound deadener all across the cab. And that way, should quiet down the ride, help insulate it a little bit. So whenever we get the carpet and everything in there, the AC will stay cool. So that's what I'm doing today, guys. I'm gonna start getting this all cleaned up, and I'll come back and kind of show you as I lay some of it down. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, I got the sound deadener laid on the floor. I know I didn't cover every area, but that's all that came with the pickup, and I'm not buying any more whenever that's good enough. I still got to buy like an insulation heat shield pad that'll go down before the carpet. So this will sound deaden it, that'll insulate it, and then the carpet will help insulate it as well. I got the back cab, it makes quite a difference. So that's basically what the sound deadener does. If you haven't done it, it's real simple, easy to install. You just get a little roller. And basically, these little triangles, or not triangles, but diamonds, once you roll them out, they're kind of raised there, as you can see. I didn't install that part. I'll go back over it with a roller. Once you roll it, it should get flat where they're not raised anymore. But I'm about to go get the carpet, get it setting out in the sun so I can get all the wrinkles out of it, kind of get it mocked in where I want it, so I can burn the holes in with like an old soldering iron. It'll burn the holes, makes it where it won't fray. Get those holes bolted in for the seat tracks, for the seat belts. And looks like this truck just had lap seat belts in it. That's pretty neat. Holes covered. There might be a bolt hole there. If there is, we'll put 3 points in it. But I'm gonna go get the carpet, get out in the sun like I said, and I'll get it mocked in there. So I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, I've got a little bit left to get the carpet in there. I've kind of got it. You can see there's a little bit of jute padding right there. That should be enough insulation for the rest of it. Doesn't fit terrible. As of right now, I'll still have to massage it and kind of get everything where it goes. May have to trim this little piece just a hair. But it's supposed to sit pretty flush against the cab from what I understand. I'll probably end up getting some spray adhesive and gluing it down. But I've still got to massage it a little bit, get it to set the way I want it. I have new door sill plates. They're 2-piece for this model. I've got lap seat belts. That little plug where like usually your little third row would go, or like your third point, is plugged, and I don't want to try to rip it out of there and not have anything behind it. So we're just going to run lap belts. Not a big deal. I've already recovered the seat in just like a black. You can kind of see it. I don't want to mess around too much with it. I still got to put it back together. I'll get the bottom in so that way I can get my holes. I'll use a soldering iron, an old one, not my good one, and I'll just burn through the carpet on all the hole points, so that way I'm not, you know, dragging thread into the, or dragging fabric thread into the bolt thread. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. I'll get some new pedal pads. That'll clean that up quite a bit, and interior should basically be done. I may end up getting like the little cardboard tray for the back just to hide all the sound deadener. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and run my speaker wires. I'm going to have 2 cab corners, and I will also have the 4x10. Obviously I'll upgrade it, and we'll run a retro sound radio, and then we will have a amp powering all the speakers sitting here. So that's what I'm going to get to right now. I also got kick panels for each corner. I'm going to run the 81 to 87. They're full, they fit. You got to drill a little bit of holes, but they'll fit. So I've got to get through that, and we'll get to working on the interior. But right now I'm going to massage this carpet a little bit, get it set in the way I want it, and then I will come back to you guys in a minute. So I'll be back. What's up, guys? Just wanted to show you the rest of the video. As far as the interior, I lost some footage, so it's all done. I got the new rubber seals installed, the door seal plates installed, the carpet is done. The seat is bolted in. The seat belts are bolted in. I've got to clean up. There's like a little chrome piece that goes here. And then I also have the black, well, it's blue plastic that I got to clean up, sand a little bit, scuff, I should say. Prep, paint black. And then get it installed on the seat. Like I said, we ran the lap belts. It's 74. I don't know if they had 3 points or if it came with them, but there's a plug up there. So that's what we're running. Still got to get the new pedal pads put on. I got to pull those arms off, paint them so they look a little better. This kick panel is installed. It's got the delete plate for the AC. That one I still have to drill all the holes, but it's basically installed. So this door is an original to the truck. It's a 74. You can tell by it doesn't have the holes down here for mounting like this one over here has. So at some point this door got cratered in. They replaced it with a 77 to 80. So I've got to find a 73 to 76 door in the blue and white paint scheme. But oh, I also replaced the door striker so the door will stay closed and not rattle around. Still have to cut the trim down for the bed, top and bottom. I'm not updating the trim. I would like to find a new passenger side fender, but not necessary. I mean, it's got a lot of good patina on it, so I don't really want to mess with it too much. But I do need a tailgate. As far as the engine bay goes, I need to replace the clamshells for the LS swap, so that way the motor mounts are good. And I'm also going to replace the rubber brake line portion that goes to the caliper right here. It's easier to do it with the motor out because you have to remove this brake line and then there's a nut holding it in. And with the motor in, it's a pain. I've done it before, not a fan. That's really all I got before I can start getting the motor and trans ready to go in. Trans has to go to the transmission shop, be rebuilt. I bought a $100 core knowing it had to be rebuilt. And then the 5.3, I've got to fully assemble. Rotating, assembling, everything's out of it so I can redo the cam bearings. I got the cam bearings in the other day. Sorry, there's a big tractor passing right now. But I do have a set of 15s that match these that are in patina white. We'll run the dog dish caps and then a thin white wall, 225, 75, 15 all the way around. And then I can always mess with the stance from there. Either cut a little bit off the springs up front to get a little more drop, or add some shackles to the back to get a little more, depending on how it sets with the 225, 75, 15s. Interior wise, we need door panels, headliner, and visors. And I got a gauge cluster ordered. The one I have is not savable. And then from there, just kind of motor trans in and get it running. This truck will be for sale. It'll be a little bit, obviously. I plan on taking it to Dino's. So most likely it'll be for sale at Dino's or afterwards, depending on how it runs, everything like that. So just wanted to give you a quick update of the interior, guys. It's coming along pretty fast. Like I said, I'll be doing some build videos on putting the 5.3 back together, installing cam bearings, all that good stuff. So you don't need a machine shop always, especially with an LS. Like the main and rod bearings were spotless, so I just kept track of which cylinder they came out of. We're gonna put those back in. Give you a little more of that door. You can see the extra holes in the bottom right here, where that one doesn't have it. Something about they made more room for power windows and stuff and power doors in the future. But I'll replace all the pedal pads, like I said. That'll clean it up, paint the brake arm, paint the gas arm. Gauges will stay the same for now, as long as they all work as far as like coolant, oil pressure, and fuel. I can use the GPS app for figuring out my speed for now. But I still have to get the chrome done on this one as well. Interior, like you can see the trim. Got this side installed, still have to get it cut down. I'll run a little black paint just to get it cleaned up. Well, guys, if you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.